I do have concerns about this piece of legislation and the fact that it's so fast, and this is a situation about, the vendor of whatever wording you want to use that we might have issues about. And the Minister, Deputy McNamara, has been a practitioner, obviously, in the courts, knows more about the courts than I do, but I wouldn't be as loud in my praise for the judiciary as he is, and that's his entitlement. But the Minister said that we have recourse to the courts. I mean, justice delayed is justice denied. The courts are out the doors, as you know, and there's huge backlogs and huge delays in getting cases heard and getting cases. So I don't know. Is this going to be? And here's the transparency. Deputy McGrath says special criminal courts behind closed doors. There's an element of behind closed doors, and this is well because we don't know. Us as legislators are voting here for pig in a poke. We don't know exactly what process other than recourse to the courts. And you talk about this European toolbox. This must be a mighty toolbox, and I see regularly issues, especially in the last number of months, regarding reliefs and our hard-pressed people, that we had a full toolbox at our disposal to use whatever tools in it that we thought was desirable, like other colleagues, but we didn't use them. We had to open the box. But now apparently we can, with the padlock is off, this is wide open. The toolbox is there to be used and explored and taken advantage of. And companies, they may be very, very well-to-do companies and could afford the course, because the cost for most companies to go down the road of judicial appeals and judicial reviews is prohibitive. So, this is very vague to say they have recourse to the courts. What courts would it be? Would they appeal courts? Would they high courts? Would they be where? Would it end up in the Supreme Court? Could it end up in European courts if we're dealing with European companies? So, why have something so loose and so vague? It's very important that we get this right. And we, as Dr. Donnelly, know what we're voting for here.
Is unfair. It is run by it is a judge who makes the decision. It's a judge who makes the decision over whether the designation is proportionate. It's a judge who decides what evidence should be shown to the appellant, whether it constitutes material that could pose a risk to national security. That's a decision for the judge. It's a decision for the independent judiciary. It's out of the hands of the political system. So, I feel it is independent. Those decisions are made on the basis of intelligence material that's supplied by the minister to the judge. We have 2 intelligence agencies in the state, and that's what they rely on. To Deputy McGrath, I think I've covered the points with other deputies, unless there's something specific